now let's add the footer. And what I'm going to be using is this. It's called the Sticky Footer. I'm trying to remember the exact one that I am using. There's a couple out there. This is the one that I'm using. So cssStickyFooter.com. Alright, so if we click on how to use the sticky footer, it'll give us a bunch of really boring information actually, and it's not that easy to figure out exactly what they wanted, but I read through it and I figured it out. So what we're going to want to do is copy this HTML, body, all that fun stuff. That is going to go in your CSS file. Okay? Actually, let me just check something real quick. Alright, cool, I'm recording. I was a little bit scared there. So we're going to put down a couple returns and paste in that. Okay? And now what we're going to want to do is copy this. This is for if someone is using, what is it? If it's not Internet Explorer, then it uses this, I think. Yeah. Anyway, it's compatibility stuff between browsers. So we'll go back to our main HTML page, and right after our CSS links, we'll paste this in there. Alright. So we have that in there. And now we need a couple of specific div tags. We need the wrap and the main. Okay. So let's make those, and they have IDs of wrap and main. And then we'll need one at the bottom of everything called footer. So at the top, right after the body, we're going to type wrap or div ID wrap. Nope, not break. We want wrap. Okay, and then we're going to go down here to the bottom, and we're going to add a closing div tag. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing and do one for main. Or sorry, div ID equals main, and then add another closing div tag down here at the bottom. Alright, so now we just created two div tags that has all of our website inside of it. Okay, and then after all of that, we have another div tag, and this one has an ID of footer. Alright, and we're going to close that one. And I'm just going to type, this is my footer. Okay? And by default, they make the footer really big. They make it 150 pixels tall. We're going to make that smaller. We're going to make it like 25 pixels tall. So every place where it says 150, make it 25. So negative 150, we're going to make that 25. And 25. And I think that's good. And let me just check up here. Yeah, that'll work. So now, if we save this and preview it, hopefully that footer will stay at the bottom. And it does. I didn't even show, sorry, I didn't even show you what this does. It's more obvious on this website. So if you go to the cssStickyFooter.com, what the sticky footer does is when you resize your browser, the footer always stays at the bottom. And then once you make it smaller, it never interferes with your content. It just sticks at the bottom and doesn't go any higher than your content. So that's what the sticky footer does. So that's in there, and it's working. It's good. I'm just going to copy some text off my website, benjones.us. I'm just going to copy this. Copyright 2010 Ben Jones, all rights reserved. Alright. And I'm just going to paste that into Notepad to get rid of the styling, and cut that, and paste it into Dreamweaver. Alright. Cool. And I'm just going to center this. And we're going to make an ID, another ID for the text down here. Actually, no, I think it's fine. It can be black. I'm fine with that. All right. I think that's it. Do we do everything? No, there's one more thing. When we designed our website, we had a background Photoshop file. You can see it. We have this slight gradient that goes down, and we still need to add that. So let's do that. So to do that, we're going to make... God damn it. Okay. We're going to add a class to the main ID div tag. So class equals, let's make that class. So styles, new one, and it's a class, and we'll call this gradient. Okay, and background image gradient, and repeat on X. That way it'll go across our entire background. Alright, so now if we type into our class here, gradient, bam, we got our background in there. Cool. We also have to change the background color of our web page, and I'm just going to sample back here in Photoshop this color down here. And that's EB. It's pretty sweet. So let's just go and click Page Properties, and where it says Background Color, we're going to do number EB, and click OK. Alright. So now I think that's about it. Oh, we have to finish up the demo reel. So these all work, but we have to add our demo reel to this. And our text is there, it's good, background's good. Okay, so let's get a link to my demo reel. So here's my latest demo reel. Close out of that one. And it's YouTube, so we can embed it. So I'll just copy this and go back over here to Dreamweaver, and where I have this image, I'm going to put in a couple returns and paste in that code that we got from YouTube. And we can delete this image now, so we can just click it and delete it. Alright, and actually I'm going to undo that real quick. I kind of want to get the width and height off this. So wherever it says width and height, we're just going to copy and paste in our code. But I'm thinking I might actually need to paste in a smaller value, but we'll see what happens. If this doesn't work, I know what to do, so don't worry. Alright, cool. So let's get rid of that and save it and preview it. Let's see what happens. And click OK. Alright, it's fine. I was worried that it might extend past past this box, but it didn't. So it's okay. Looks like it's working fine. Cool. Unfortunately, our image, our video is a little bit smaller, or the ratio isn't quite the same. Wait a minute. I thought we planned for this. I'm going to pause it real quick. I want to test something. Alright, so I messed up earlier when we were designing the website. I guess I didn't take into account the height of this navigation. Oh, I know what it was. Okay. The height of my video isn't 16 by 9, and I took an account for the height of the YouTube navigation, but I didn't take into account this. My video itself wasn't 16 by 9, and that's why it didn't line up perfectly. But this is fine. It's not a big deal. We'll move on. Okay. So all I did was I just I took the height and increased it a little bit to 409 instead of the 379 it was before. So that's good. We fixed that. I think we're good for now. We have this page all done, and so I'm going to end this one, and we're going to move on, and we're going to create the rest of the pages, and it should be really fast. Okay, see you in the next one.